day, beautiful people. How are you doing? Well, I'm Bina here, Nafi, and you are welcome to the Christmas edition show. I am excited. I'm sure you're super excited. Well, trust us to always dish you interesting gist. Well, today is not going to be different. I am not alone. And with two beautiful ladies, hold up. I know you want to meet them. Of course, you are going to meet them. But right now, we'll have to go on a little break. When we come back, you are going to meet these beautiful faces and we're going to go into the business of the day properly. Stick around.
Bring your events to the world through our social media platforms. Weddings, saying farewell to loved ones, church activities, birthday parties. Hook up with us on VOS TV Party Moments. We can stream your event live as it is hot. We have professionals ready to meet your needs. Video coverage, editing, we are here for you. Our red carpet will bring shine, glitz, glamour to your event. Contact us at number 82 First East Secular Road, Benin City, or call 080-2254-7837. Party Moments, VOS TV. Let's share the moment with you.
You are welcome back to the show. Like I earlier said, this is a Christmas edition show. You see, Christmas is in the air. In fact, people all over the world are celebrating Christmas. Well, let me not just go ahead of you guys. I told you I'm going to introduce two beautiful faces, and they are Naomi Jato and Sarah Owadia. How are you doing, beautiful ladies?
Yeah, we are doing very fine.
I'm
Thank
good.
you.
And you?
I am good. I'm sure you've heard me stress the fact I said beautiful ladies. See her, black beauty. Look at her.
Why you are going to make a black girl blush again? Don't do
I
that.
beg you, it's all doing. It's part of the culture.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, how you doing? You see, this Christmas, of course, when we started December, people were like, how is this Christmas going to be like? How is it going to be like? I beg, I'm just going to be. But for you personally,
Yeah.
how is your Christmas going to be like?
Well, I think it should not be how is my Christmas going to be like, but how is my Christmas looking already? How is my Christmas? Man, like, this Christmas spirit is everywhere. You know, we're already seeing it. We're feeling it already. But then, I'm just going to eat rice and chicken. I'll stay in my house. Thanks.
Nigerian culture. Okay, Sarah.
Same.
Same. No, don't buy into our own story.
Okay. Rice and chicken, that's if I won't be at work.
Okay.
So rice and chicken, relax, is the time to just unwind and
Okay, thank you very much. You see, Christmas essentially is the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. Well, that's popular knowledge. But I think nowadays we've had so many people delving into different things. Let me start from the Western culture. For you, Naomi, how do you think, because we're going to talk about Nigerian culture and their perspective, the Western world, because we cannot just do without the Western world.
True.
Our dressing, food, and everything has, I won't say copied, but we kinda took a leaf from them.
Yeah.
So what is it for you, like from the Western culture?
If I'm looking at it from the Western standpoint, Christmas is sharing love. Okay, it's the time you see them making cookies and candies and going house to house. Carols, yeah, carols. Hear lots of beautiful melodies and all that. So for me, the Western world is all about sharing goodness, gift sharing, and also carols. Yeah, that's the main point. Like the peak for them is carols.
Then what for you? What about you, Sarah?
I'll say Christmas for the Western is like a tradition. Eventually, every house you see, the way there's a detail in their decor, as in the way the lights is, there's, as in it's just some point. Like you like, maybe it's one big. It's like in fact it's the biggest event so far. It's more than this marriage thing.
Because if you see, because if they repeat the same thing every
Every
day,
year.
it's safe to say it's a tradition.
Then you will
for
see
them.
the gifts. I mean, like in Nigeria, you see Christmas tree, but there you see gifts, a wrapped gift beneath the Christmas tree and those kind of things. You just see everything like, wow, this is Christmas. Without, you just, wow, this is Christmas.
So
Without the food though,
you have things you look out for when you're like, okay, this is Christmas. For you, it's the carol, it's the gift sharing, it's the lightings and everything. Let's not even just go further or talk about the Western culture. We in Nigeria, first of all, I think Christmas in Nigeria should be studied as a course because we are so extra and everything. You can be with me now. In fact, let me not even just talk so much because see them, I already introduced them. They came prepared for you. Let me just start with you, Sarah. Christmas in Nigeria, how is it like?
One of the attributes of Christmas in Nigeria, what comes to my mind is God, icon price of everything. For example, transport. Maybe you want to travel, people tend to move from one location to another to celebrate with their family. So the first thing that comes to my mind is icon price of virtually everything. Food, transport, even some little things. Even as far as little as pen. I don't know, we don't use pen to write during Christmas, but even as little as pen, there's an icon price. They'll tell you transporting it from so and so place because of the increase in transport. So definitely it's affecting the price of the pen. So there's just, in fact, I want to just say Nigeria Christmas icon price. That's what comes to my mind.
It's just synonymous to you. What of you, Naomi?
For me, when I hear Christmas, first thing is, oh, it's going to be dry, oh, it's going to be cold. The weather, the Harmattan tends to kick in more during the Harmattan season. Yeah. And then also, there is just this traffic thing everywhere. Like, people are just busybodies all the time. Like, the other, yeah. And this traveling thing, this year commuting. Some people don't travel all through the year. They wait till Christmas. Once it's Christmas, they go home to the village people.
There's this meme I saw, like they're like, if you are in a city and you're not really blue like that, at least you just go back to your village. You'll be a big boy or a big girl there.
Exactly, yeah.
People will just wait they will not travel from January to November. But once it's December, it's like they've been planning, all their savings is just directed towards December. And when December comes, in fact, during this period, boom, they are going to their village. Oh
yeah, we've not talked about the abroad people, the ones that come down here to pick brides. Not easy. Oh, your girlfriend well. The abroad brothers are coming to pick them.
In fact, you hear guys like, Mama, I don't know if they still do that, but Mama, see, I'm looking for a very fine, beautiful girl.
Yeah,
people go and say succulent girl. Keep up, Mama, and Mama does not feel. She will not say,
no.
I have this beautiful. So I say,
my friends,
my friend, sister, blah 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 blah. She's there for. In fact, they've scouted the kind of ladies.
It's a time of show off.
Yeah,
you just work and just save money. I'm saving my money for Christmas. I'm doing this for Christmas. Just to spend the money that period, just to show off that.
Yeah, and this hiking price it's most common in food items and clothing. Like if you buy a top, the same top, nothing happened to it. It's not like they increase the quality. Nothing happened. Even the ones that had this in their shop before, we suddenly throw up the price. Even if transport fare does not affect that particular commodity, it will still go up. As far as it's a food item or clothing, just ask now. A shoe that you bought 2.5,
because they know what
just last month, you buy it for 5 this month.
Exactly. In fact, somebody even testifies different persons. They were like, they don't do their Christmas shopping in December. They start from November.
That is, it's not something you want to do.
But some people say it is during December period you see different new as in designs of things. So they tend to like, okay, let me buy the latest.
And those are the
so that's the reason they want to shop December.
We can't do all the talking to tell you the extent in which this whole Christmas thing is for different people. In fact, the perspective and everything, we did a vox pop. In fact, just watch the video because different persons have different reaction and different perspective to how this Christmas affects every one of them. So just watch.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good day.
Daddy with the sauce. How you doing, sir?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is the Christmas period. How does it affect you?
It affects me, but though the economic is hard, but however, we are still surviving. Those of us that trust in the Lord, we know God will supply all our need. So let's hope in God that everything will be okay for every one of us.
So this period, how does it affect you? This Christmas season, how does it affect you?
Prices skyrocketed like crazy. I would say tripled You go to the market today and then something, maybe like yesterday, it was 300 naira. Today you go back to the market, it will be like maybe 600 or 900. So it's crazy, seriously. Especially this Christmas period, it's really crazy.
Okay, we don't sell because there's no money. You know, we take goods to market. People just look at the goods and they pass because there's no money. But they feel like buying it, but the money is not there, you know. The country land is too hard. It's not like last year. Last year was a bit okay, but this year is very difficult for people. Even this Christmas season, many complain, no money, no rice, nothing for the children. So the country land is too hard for us.
Affects me because of the hike in price of food items and generally everything is I don't know, it's hard this time. Understand? I don't know if it's because of the economy, things are going up. They are skyrocketing the price of items, everything. So I don't know, it affects me personally.
Okay, this Christmas period, how does it affect you?
As you can see, everywhere is dry. If it's before, customer will be booming. We'll never have space to even conduct this interview. But this Christmas, everywhere is so dry, no customer. We are just sitting and looking. We are still open for the best. Yeah, maybe before this week's runs out, maybe business will still pick up.
Wow, so it seems to say that this period is a money-making period for you, or you spend more than usual?
I spend more than usual because I'm a civil servant. It's what I've been receiving that I'm still spending.
Thank you, ma'am. So this period, is it a money spending season for you or gaining more money?
It's a money spending season, but the money is not there for us to spend, and it's not gaining money for us to spend money because, you know, we need to make the children feel good and happy, but the money is not there because things are very difficult.
Okay. This period is because many people spend more money, many people gain more money. So what is it for you?
Spending and gaining. Both. For me, both, yes.
So one is not topping the other?
One is stopping the other. Spending is stopping the gaining. Yes. So, but, well, we hope for a better thing next year.
How are you doing?
I'm good. As you can see, I'm doing great.
I've been full of life and energy.
Yeah.
Compliments of the season.
Thank you, man. God bless you. Back for the happiest man, New Year.
Oh, salesman just sweet. Okay, basically, how is this Christmas to you? How does it affect you? How does Christmas affect you?
Man, this is the season of celebrating our Lord Jesus Christ. Remember, Christmas signifies our Lord Jesus Christ, the birth of Jesus Christ. He was born in Bethlehem. Pardon my manner. That's why I'm a Christian. I'm not useful in his Bible. But Christ was born in Bethlehem.
I say how it affects you.
It affects me well. I enjoy it because we will celebrate it very well. How are we going to celebrate it very well? Meanwhile, we are going to celebrate it just the way we celebrated before.
Okay, this period then for you, say they get more money, I you they spend more money this period.
That's why what happened to me. Mama, I will lie you. I spent a lot. It's not my wish for me to spend a lot. But I pray for the Almighty God. What I spent, I should recover it.
Welcome back. You see, we captured the reactions of Nigerians. I'm sure you saw people saying this period is just dry. These people, they get more money. Yes, they spend more money. Like, in fact, I cannot just use my own perspective for different people, but you've heard from the horse's mouth, Nigerians, in quote. So, we're going to be talking about this aftermath Christmas in Nigeria. In fact, there's a pre-Christmas, Christmas, and should I say after Christmas. I think, for me personally, when we talk about Christmas, we talk about how people want to wear matching clothes, matching outfits, and everything. For me, I just feel, okay, when Christmas will surely come, Christmas will go.
True.
We have to be logical. In fact, we have to plan for the future. If you have, let's say, 500,000, 400,000, I'm sure many persons spend 300,000 this period and leave 100,000 for next year. And it's an unpopular opinion that January is like 90 days. It's so long and everything. Okay, right now, I think this Christmas, in fact, the aftermath of Christmas, people should think if I let me not even start on a very serious note. Right now, I'm sure on your status, you are seeing people saying, I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut that one off. In fact, they bring that scissors. They always keep. In fact, from January to November, it's December, like scissors, it's high time you came out, so I'm going to start cutting people off. Okay, I don't want to just speak alone. Do you buy the idea of you waiting for the Christmas period or after Christmas, let's say you want to cut people off?
You know, I think the reason why, for me, Sha, I don't cut people off during Christmas or after Christmas. I cut people off after my birthday.
Yay.
Yeah, right. So if you forget my birthday,
Why?
I'm going to cut you off. But then, let's not stray away from the topic at hand. You asked. So the reason why people tend to do this is because the end of the year is when people go on self-reflection. They want to see how good their year was. They want to see people that actually positively impacted them, people who made them better, and also people who made them worse. So that is the time they bring out the scissors of God, like, okay, so you were not beneficial this year, and from my projection, you are not going to be beneficial next year, so you are going to get cut off. You get, so that's the whole reasoning behind the cutting off thing. Although I don't buy into it, Sha. You get, you can always walk away. Why cut the person off?
Like right now, people you see them, because I've seen them, to be like, I'm going to cut you off if you have not done this significantly to in my mind. I'll be like, what have you done to other persons? They've not come out to say they are cutting. In fact, I feel people have cut other persons off, but they did not really say I've blocked you or I'm not talking to you. Like many people have what is going on for them. They have things that are going on for them rather. But for me personally, I don't think I'll wait for the after Christmas period to be like, I am cutting you off. I think it's just lame. But I think you should just, okay, or like you said, persons that impacted me positively, things, I just feel that instead of cutting people, I should cut some things off. We are not an island of knowledge.
True. And somebody mentioned circle of friends. Circle of friends. So if you've not positively impacted me, you leave the inner caucus to maybe like the middle or the outer. So it's me kind of like, I'm not cutting you off, I'm just distancing myself. Keeping people that impact me positively closer to me. I'm moving them stages to stages. So if you've not impacted me, you are going a stage forward, like you're going outside. Okay. But then if you've impacted me, you're coming into my space. So instead of cutting people off, why?
And don't also forget that some people cut people off during Christmas period because maybe, for example, they're expecting you to give them some money, Christmas money, and you refuse. You say, oh, and you have been working from January to December, even come on to send me something for Christmas. Okay, for that reason, now you're no longer my friend, or this and this.
And let's not even forget, thank you for even saying that. Earlier in the show, I said that Nigerians, in fact, Nigeria as a country, we can be very extra when it comes to this Christmas period. People run into debt, and that is so, I'm like, but that's so serious. Right now, people are planning parties, people are planning, I said matching outfits, people are planning some trees and everything, but they're not planning with their own money. In fact, they are borrowing money, and you see, after the whole Christmas, like this, their eye is a bit clearer, or their eyes are just like...
They're doing dirty December.
Well, how can I forget that dirty December? So
how dirty is your December?
How dirty is your December, guys? Like seriously, I don't know how they think. You see, January will come, you now start saying I need urgent 2K. I'm not sure 2K will cover the debt,
and but January is very pregnant. House rent, school fees.
Thank you. Like we forget, like the main expenses, like what we have in December. Somebody had said in a financial meeting that what we have in December are not actually needs. So December is actually the month where you should spend the least, because you don't have needs in December. You have wants and desires. But come to January, as you're entering like this, you're entering with needs.
Yes,
there is your school fees. There are school fees for children, house rent. You know, there are a lot of things that you ought to start. If you start your year well with the proper budget, instead of taking, do you know that in January people usually take 2 steps backward? Yes. Usually financially, they take 2 steps backwards, because then you can't pay the rent for your 3-bedroom flat, so you have to move to a smaller apartment. You just took it like 2 steps backwards. In December, instead of focusing on the need for January, we're always focusing on the desires for December. So we end up wasting money.
And people take it as a mandate to like impress other persons. What do you have to say concerning that, Sarah?
Like me, I will always say something that you cut your coat according to your material, not your size. Because we are fond of doing this particular thing. You just see somebody, just say, let's go to club. The person will blow 100K. Maybe that's his full salary. Just because I want to impress this particular girl. Just to let the girl know that I'm the one, as in I'm reigning.
Who you want to impress,
Problem
guys?
not
Like,
a finish.
Seriously, there are so many, as in, even some like I
Let's
saw
talk about
I saw a post on the net. It said it's this December, you know how rich your boyfriend is through the girl's hair.
I mean, like,
So if you are fixing bone
don't do
straight,
that.
so if your hair is bone straight, that hair that is very expensive right now,
True.
it means your guy is really trying. They even grouped it in as in pro mass, like that kind of thing. I was like, wow. So just
All for
imagine.
what?
Oh, for the December. That's why it's called Dirty December.
Yeah, if we continue talking like this, you're already vexing small, so I can see the vexation, I can see the anger, I can just see, you make small, you see some smoke here and there and everything, because Sarah is vexing right now. But quickly, before we wrap up the show, I'm sure there are things you need to say to Nigerians. Like, you have these words of knowledge, the guru and the sage, like, oh, she's blushing. So let me start with you, Naomi. What are the things you think Nigerians should do this period?
all right, guys, it's Jesus Christ's birthday. It's the Lord's birthday.
Tell me.
It's not your birthday.
Tell us, we need to
Guys,
know.
like, you don't need to impress anybody this Christmas. Like, you don't need to pressure yourself. The pressure is unnecessary, totally unnecessary. This is the month where you should look back at the year and plan strategically for the next year. Not the month where you should spend and blow all you saved throughout the year. Make it a point, make it a priority to spend only on your needs this month, so that by next month, the needs that will come will not overwhelm you. If it's possible, pay your rent ahead of next year. If the money is so much and it's tempting you, pay your rent ahead this year. If it's possible, if you have children that you have to sort their fees this month, so that next month will not be 90 days for you, to be the normal calendar 30 days. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Naomi. Sarah?
For me, I'll say Christmas is about sharing and not showing off. So just know, before you do anything, just say Christmas is about sharing and not showing off. That's just it.
Thank you so much. Let me just round up with this. Like Sarah said, this is a period to share. You have to give. It's in fact, there are people you've kept in your mind. You're like, you're not going to forgive them. This period, you have to forgive them. You have to help yourself forgive them, because you're helping yourself essentially. You see, reflect on your decisions. There are some mistakes you made in 2021, and I'm not sure you want to repeat them in 2022. You don't have to impress any other person. In fact, this race is for you and for yourself alone. In fact, reflect on your decisions. Cut your clothes according to your materials. In the words of Sarah, please ensure you do the needful. You are watching me. I'm sure you've had different experiences of people trying to outdo themselves and everything. There are videos everywhere. That's why you need to come into our comment section and post those experiences there. Like, keep it bubbling. You've been there, I've been there. That's why we are here to always keep you updated. If so far you've not followed us across our social media platforms, on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, we have USTV Naija. From my humble self, my beautiful self, Bena Hionofe, and from Sarah and Naomi, we are saying,
Merry Christmas.
Bye for now.